The first question, my question is, what is the biggest difference between the understanding of fundraising in the United States and Eastern Europe, like former Soviet Union countries?
Sure. That is a question I get a lot. And the difference is philanthropy, giving, has been a part of the culture in America for over 100 years. And it's just been introduced here in Eastern Europe over the last 20 years. So there's some catching up to do, if you will. And another difference is it's just not been a principle that has been taught frequently. So it's a matter of heart. People have to capture the vision to be a steward or a donor and realize that is a call of God, that we are generous with God's resources. So it's a heart matter and it's a training matter.
So you think that what we need is to train people?
We need more teaching on the fundamentals of giving, and we need more training on how to help others give.
And how? And what do you think? Who can be the most important people? Who can teach?
Who can teach? I think the church plays a vital role in that. So pastors, missionaries, other leaders of the church can have a very effective and powerful role in teaching and training us how to be a better steward of God's resources.
And what do you think, like maybe, what do you think that are the most important things in a project to make it more successful? I mean, Christian project, for example, like to orphans, like orphans projects and others.
That is a great question. How to help make a project more appealing to donors. 74% of donors make a contribution to a project when they know that when they give a donation, the donation is going to be used to help transform somebody else. Okay? So the important feature is that we're talking to the donors about investing in helping transform, in this example, children's lives, orphans' lives. When donors understand how to connect their money to impacting somebody else's life, that's when we see donors get real excited about giving. So it's the way we talk about the project, and most importantly, the people that will be impacted by the project.
Thank you. And the last question is, what can you say to Ukrainian believers and Ukrainian, I can say, activists?
Yes.
Maybe encouragement and what they should do, and just a few words.
Sure. This is a beautiful country. I was here last 13 years ago, and I've seen a remarkable transformation in Ukraine. I'm at a conference here with 3,000 people who are here to discover more about missions. My wife attended a youth training conference in Lviv a few months ago. 700 workers showed up that wanted to be trained. That tells me that people are passionate about God's kingdom. So we have a white harvest full of people ready to serve God's kingdom, and we have opportunities everywhere to serve God's kingdom. And what it takes is it takes leadership. It takes people of Ukraine funding our projects in Ukraine. It takes us taking the talent God has given us, God's resources have already been given to us, and it takes us giving God's resources back to His work. Once we start releasing the treasure God's given us, He can then bless our projects overflowing. So my encouragement is, be a good steward. Take the treasure God has entrusted to you and begin to give that treasure back to His kingdom. Once we start doing that, we'll see not only a revolution of stewardship, but I think you're going to see revival in the land.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.